Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. So we're continuing Venti's heist to steal the Holy Lyre. So we're gonna make this nighttime near the church. There we go. Nighttime, what do I have at nighttime? Oh, I like to sip tea again. I usually like to drink chamomile or mint. Alright, so then after it's nighttime, we head in over here. There's Venti, he's waiting for us to steal the Holy Lyre. We have to do his crime, apparently. Alright, so this quest is really fun. It's like a stealth mission. You're like James Bond, and then you crouch, and you're trying to hide, and it feels very fresh when you start the game first, when you're a new player. I always love this stage. Yeah, like you want to make sure you're out of sight. As an example, behind this, if you stand up, they will try to catch you if you are in the line of sight. So let's give you an example, at least. Like, I'm gonna be caught on purpose right over here. Oh, wait. Just to show you. Aha! Yeah, we got caught. Haha. Alright, now I'm just gonna do this again. You could copy me. I always prefer going on the left side just because it's less difficult than the right side. And yes, you cannot do any jumping. So, and I wish you luck. Yeah, and my recommendation is you go here on this left side. You want to go up those stairs and wait for that one guard to go up and down at least twice. Yeah, you have to wait for it twice, exactly. And then you should be all set. Alright, he's passing, and then that's your go time. Go up that ladder, check on the right side. Oh, no, we have to go to the other end. Go to the other end. And then watch out for that guy. Fairly easy to avoid that guy. You could use your... Oh, it didn't work. Oh, shoot. And that's our go time. Walk past him, hide behind there, wait till he turns around, and then that's how you do it, folks. And then you get to steal the Holy Lyre. My god, Venti, we hate you.
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
Oh shoot, we got caught.
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Oh no, we need to run away. Oh, Barbados, you're in the way. Ironically. Let's hide in that one place that's only open at night. That'll show him. Real professional bandits right there. And plunge attack. Yeah, no one will hear that at night. He didn't check my ID.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Affected with an A again.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
Conspicuous adjective to be clearly visible.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there.
When you add a less to this word, it just means less visible.
But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. Up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of
The
Mondstadt.
Knights of Favonius is whom he's referring to. He's very off-putted by the Knights of Favonius for many reasons. You'll see that later in his story quest.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Mobilized, moved.
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre!
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Precious, special.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
While I don't want to go over too much vulgar words, Diluc is being a smartass. That's his whole personality. Diluc is being clever and smug, easily irritated by the knights. Since Genshin Impact is not made for kids, yes, I'll go over some PG-13 words, but most of the time, I'm gonna keep it clean. Smartass is not really a bad word, but refrain using it to someone.
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Oh, you dumbwits, you know they're in that tavern. Not very bright as guards. It's the only place that's open at night.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still...
Plenty, shut up.
He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern.
This tiny detail will be paid off soon.
He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards.
Uh-oh, he's on to us.
For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel.
I like your guts. I like your act of bravery. Diluc is saying no one is brave enough to do this, as you are.
Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the Bard are close friends?
We're not close, actually.
Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need.
Despite preposition, without being affected by, and with in spite of. There's many creative ways to use the word despite in a sentence. Usually, we place it before a noun, pronoun, or gerund to introduce a contrasting idea, and followed by the fact that blah 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 happened to introduce a full clause. Sometimes in English, after placing the word despite, there's a comma that goes after. And in other cases, if it's part of a thought, then the comma goes after that entire thought, like in the example here. Despite being a passing traveler, comma, is one thought, followed by a positive fact.
A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui? Weak and conservative.
Too defensive.
Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city.
Getting people drunk.
Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
Implicate verb. Show someone to be involved in a crime.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
Diluc is throwing shade at the Knights of Favonius, and to throw shade means to publicly criticize or express contempt for someone or a group.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
He doesn't trust Venti.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
He's retelling the story that he told us to Diluc.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing.
Maybe Diluc is changing his mind.
What say you, Master Diluc?
What do you think, Diluc?
Interesting.
What say you, Master Diluc?
And again, Venti is being poetic. There are times when he is grammatically incorrect.
Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
Oh no.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay, let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Oh yay. Efficient for Venti. You'll just sleep with dandelion wine. Yeah, so we go out of the tavern, we gonna have to get that achievement, obviously. Nice. Alright, and then we had to switch the clock. I'm not adventure rank 10. I have to do it manually. Oh well, I'm so used to the automatic. Thanks, Paimon. Now it is night time. And then we're gonna go back into the tavern. Oh, and hey, you get some treasure if you go to that dialogue box. Yay, mushroom skewer. Running into the door. I'm running into the door. Sometimes.
You're here.
Well, no, I came there and back.
Wait, you're...
Yes, indeed. It is, as if you've guessed.
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
Nothing interesting yet to cover. Keep going.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is
When
hard to
something
believe.
is absurd, it's nonsense.
But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
Saying that his initial thought was wrong, he thinks Venti may be
I believe
right.
you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it.
Corrupted by, in this case, manipulated by.
But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly.
Meaning that there are ethical consequences if she says this.
Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
Lost grip on the gravity of the situation, she's lost control, basically. That's the meaning.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
Meticulous, adjective, showing great careful and precise attention to detail.
I already told you not to call me sir.
Though said in the dialogue, Diluc is Jean's ex-boss, and Jean has his formal position in the Knights of Favonius. A lot of people mistake that they have a relationship with each other romantically, but that's completely false. It's an awkward situation because they have different perspectives on what the Knights of Favonius should be.
Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Wow, this is really awkward.
Of course it is.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
An estimate idea.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods.
The gods they look up to.
The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power.
Venti seems very casual about that fact.
Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited.
There's so many forces of the Fatui.
I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Coerce, verb, persuade an unwilling person to do something by using force.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations.
And he's mocking the irony.
Outlander, ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go. Or wait a second. No. Let's go.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh.
Forget it.
So Diluc does not know. Just to let you know.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui.
Oh yes.
Unfortunately, they're still
We
one
got
of
a mask.
Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining.
Awesome words to cover. Facade. You may have heard it before. It has two different definitions. First, facade, noun, the face of a building, especially the principal front that looks onto a street or an open space. The second definition is an outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality, in this case, traveler's identity. Facade has a historical relationship with the word masquerade, because masquerade, noun, means a social gathering where people wear masks and costumes as a facade. And it has that relationship because of the Victorian era in Europe. Point is, facade, when you wear something as facade, you're disguising yourself as something superficial. Being fake.
Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Stirred up to provoke. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Yawning without covering your mouth. Uncouth.